Alright, got Bron and his sidecar out again today. Over here, eating some fresh grass. This thing is awesome now with the smaller front tire. It's easier to turn. It's still, I mean, it doesn't turn great. And then my only issue I've been having is, unless you're on, like if you're on a really steep incline, that thing's gonna make you feel like you're either coming and crashing into the sidecar or about to tip over this way. So you definitely want to try to go at like an angle, like even going down this path, it's mostly flat, but if you get to a point where it is kind of curved, it's hard to explain. It just takes a little bit of getting used to, and just a few rides and you're pretty comfortable with it. Obviously you're not going to be able to like turn and carve and move around like you could without a sidecar attached. So everything's working really well. I would like to get something put right here to fill that gap in so there's not as much movement there. Get that mud out of there. It's stuck. Really muddy. I took the bike on the path yesterday. So, all right, let's do some more riding. See the battery and stuff. So I'm gonna finish out where I'm gonna mount the battery, probably up underneath all that stuff, and finish up the sidecar. Maybe just put an actual like foam cushion cut out here, like cut that bottom party out, or cut into the foam so it fits, and finish that up. Enough talk, huh? Let's roll. All right, we made it to our local trail here. First time of the year. Not too bad. The sun just finally kind of popped out. Wherever it is, right there. Kind of sunnier than it was. Old Bron here gets to pee on everything he gets to see or look at. He can pee on. It's allowed here. Got the back brake to stop squeaking for the most part. No, still squeaking. So with this bike, I mean with electric bikes in general, you're gonna start hearing noises you never used to hear. Your chain slapping around more than it ever has. Your tires. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize tires are so loud. Brakes. But these Ultra Bs, man, first of all, if you're watching this, you're an Ultra B owner, go check your, check your belt. If you can't move it with your finger, it's too tight. If it doesn't like budge at all, it's way too tight. They're normally way too tight from the factory, and then that's where people are having a lot of these bearing issues. My bike's only got 976 miles on it, and I'm the second owner. The first owner put like 200 miles on it, so I don't know. He was just kind of putting around. He wasn't like, it's never been to a track or anything crazy. But those first 200 miles going around, it could do some damage to the belt and the bearings, big time. So check your belts and then check your chain. A little easier to deal with, but take that cover off that belt for a while and just check, ride it, check it, then condition it, lube it up however you please. Well, not lube it up, but belt conditioner stuff. And enjoy. Don't go chain driven. I've seen nothing positive or interesting at all about chain driven. See how bent this is. Yeah, it's pretty bent. The bottom of this is bending in, so I need to either make a fourth mounting place or put something like a block of wood even would help, or just a steel block, metal block. There goes the brakes squeaking. But not too bad. Not as bad. You can enjoy your ride. Nah, squeak, 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 squeak. All right, buddy, having fun? Hey, Bron. Barely looks back. Hey. Yeah, that's right. All right. There's only one car in the parking lot. I bet we have the next probably 20 miles to ourselves. We're not gonna do that. 86%. We'll see what we can do. We'll do a few miles and see how many percentage it goes down. I'm in eco. I am considering that battery upgrade, a Chai Apex, the 81 volt, 80 amp hour. And then probably the Axon controller. I mean, I could get EBMX or Torp, I don't know yet. It just, Axon's gonna do everything I want it to do. And then I'm probably gonna keep the stock motor, at least for a year or so. So I don't know. I don't need to push ridiculous kilowatts. Just enough to say you have it. Like the start Vargas mostly to be like, yeah, I got the Alpha. Yeah, I got it. Like how many times have you actually needed that 80 horsepower? Probably not a single time. But it's nice to have it. I mean, it's just like cars. Jeez. Whatever truck went under us, that was loud. But yeah, I wish I had a second person ride along and videotape us. I think, you know, a lot of this isn't getting portrayed like seeing Bron and I just riding past and stuff. I do have a tripod and stuff. I guess I could come here, set it up, drive past, and just stuff like that's kind of weird to me. But yeah, stay tuned. If you're interested in this, take a look at the video where I made it. Or set up the mounting plate. I didn't make any of this. I bought the sidecar, and don't ask. There's no link. That's not available anymore. They don't sell them. Other sidecars are out there. They're like a little smaller and a little different. And then I've seen some very similar, or the same one, but a different brand. And just search the web. Maybe even Alibaba could help out by now with like getting stuff from China. They have sidecars. They're a lot cooler. They have a lot cooler vehicles than us. Yeah, I let him roam. He's all right. He's a good dog. He's a good dog. He knows who feeds him. He knows he's coming back. Wish your brother was here. Let's go enjoy this a little bit and get home. He never wants to go with us because he's scared of everything. And he would never ride in the sidecar. He just jumps out of it. You even like strap him down, harness him down. He'll jump out and be hanging. So it's not even worth taking him. I've taken him like inside my jacket and like let him ride because he's a smaller dog. He's a smaller dog than Bron. Come on, bud, this way. But I don't bother with. He's too old to really get too fired up now. He starts growling at you if you pick him up. If he knows he's going somewhere, he just wants to stay at home. But I caught a video, I might splice it in here, of him howling like his brother does. Bron will howl, like, oh, oh, just go crazy and barking. And if I leave and it's a nice day, or I didn't play with him enough, or he's just being a butthole. When I go for work and stuff, he'll do that. But I've never really seen MJ do it until the other day. It was funny. How to wear a stubborn dog out. Run him and run him and run him. I'd love to do like a doggy daycare thing, get a little mini bus. Do that someday would be great. Dogs are awesome. Alright guys, I think I'm going to sign out from here. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned this year for some sidecar adventures. Well, let's go. Here, we'll keep going. Keep going. See where we're at. Still at 86%. We'll do a little bit. We'll see what our battery's tracking. I don't think it's dragging too much by pulling this. So we shall see. How did the he ran the first, or walked alongside for the first mile. We are at 85%. Got a few miles. I don't know what we started off at. I'll do a real range test one day here soon. But just having fun today. Let's go out here. There's a little lake or pond area up here. Stay tuned. Actually, that's another like half mile up. And it's like 140 or so. At 2:30 at my area, it gets nuts with the high school kids getting out of school. I mean, I understand. I drove like an idiot too when I was 16, so get him home and this thing off the road, because I got to take the road on some of the road. The sidewalk's not big enough, or it's too messed up, or people still don't have it cleared. There's a mound of ice still there because they're too lazy to shovel. I know, and it could be some older people that can't. I feel like there needs to be a better system. Instead of people like knocking at the door, like, I just know every year, like that elderly neighbor, it's like, hey, they need their sidewalks shoveled at least, and then plowed to get out and go to the store or pharmacy or whatever they choose or need to. This thing is not going to do like a U-turn, that's for sure. We do have reverse. Check. Oh, I can't do reverse and gotta hold the button. Oh. I'm trying to. Oh. It came out of reverse. Oh, that's funny. You gotta use two hands with reverse. So. Yeah, it doesn't turn too sharp. It's definitely not going to do a U-turn. But I mean, you're not going to expect that out of like a motorcycle and sidecar, I wouldn't believe. But, I mean, I could be proven wrong. I'm sure there's videos out there. Alright guys, we're going to enjoy the rest of our ride home. If you are not subscribed yet, you better hit that subscribe button or you're going to miss out on a lot of adventures, finishing off this, all kinds of fun stuff. Stay tuned to that. And then I got the KLX 300. If you are a KLX owner and that's the reason why you subscribe, stay tuned. Got plenty of videos coming out with that. And that bike's pretty much done. I've got it all decked out, and then secondary throttle plate removed. Testing out the knobbier tires on it for now. I think they're too heavy. So I'll probably invest in some really nice Supermoto wheels. Not the cheap tires that come with it. So, alright guys. Peace out. Have a great day.